another to the Order of the Pelican and the Peerage of Abacal.
Let all members of the Order of Pelican, punctuation, come and present themselves before our thrones. Greetings to you, masters of the Order of the Pelican. Each of you is a peer of this realm by virtue of service and the sharing of your talents with the people of this kingdom. Today you bring before us another for consideration. What is the name of the candidate?
Peregrine Flaconer.
Let Peregrine Flaconer approach the throne.
Who among you will speak for this good gentle?
Go ahead, call him forward.
Let Mistress Sina come forward and speak for this candidate.
Well, I'm not a pelican. I'm a bush. Sorry. Laurel? A laurel. I'm just teasing. It is my great honor when I heard that this gentleman was being put on vigil for the Order of the Pelican. And he came forth and asked me if I would speak for him as a laurel. And I brought tears to my eyes. The amount of joy that this man brings to our game and the hard efforts and work that he puts into each and every event means that our children, our youth that you saw up here earlier, that their majesties so graciously pointed out, can play and feel welcome and have a place in the SCA. This man works tirelessly with these youth, and every youth is equal to him. And this is the part that I don't think a lot of people understand, is Peregrine is accepting of every child, every person, regardless of abilities. I have a son who is autistic and would not play in the FCA except for with Peregrine. And I know I am not the only parent out here in this group that has children that are active and able to play and to make friends and have a peer group without the help of this man. This man brings art to everything that he does and grace to everything he does. And I am so pleased that your order sees fit to recognize him and that their majesties heard your voices and rightly and justly have taken your wise counsel into consideration.
Let Mistress Corin come forward and speak for this candidate.
This wonderful man has been my good friend for over 15 years. We've done a lot of service together, a lot of traveling, a lot of camping, and he's always a wonderful person to be with. Traveling with him, especially outside of Abacal, I have found that he is well known for his work with youth combat. Other people in other kingdoms come to seek him out and to get more information from him about youth combat. When he travels, he willingly, in fact, very willingly, throws himself into helping with youth combat and with other activities that need to be done. I have spoken with a peer from another kingdom who I've never met, but talked with her online, and she too said that, what are you guys doing in Abacal? This man is not a peer yet. So, yes, it's happening. It's well deserved. I've also worked with him many times on feasts, and I think on the whole, the feasts we have in Borealis are well received, right?
Yeah.
He is very much one of the people who makes that happen. His attention to detail is amazing. He loves to have just the right colors and just the right amounts and just the right dishes to make everything look good when it comes to the table. Also, along with that comes the job of making sure that the dishes are brought out and put away again. And that's a large job which he and his lady take care of uncomplainingly, and in so many ways they just support the work we do as a culinary guild and make us all look good.
Let Master Remy come forward and speak for this candidate.
Your Majesties, may I address your point? I come here not of the Pelican, but I'm here as Master of the Order of Defense to talk about a friend of mine. A friend of mine in my eyes. Spirit. A man whose heart goes out as an ambassador around the known world. To our smalls, to our talls. Okay, our talls. There you go. Someone who's not just known in Avacal, but around the known world for the things that he does. Pelican. What does that mean? What does that mean? Something that comes from the heart. Not because they think they have to do things, because they have a joy in doing things for others. For no other reason but to see that joy be spread amongst others. And if it wasn't for him, a lot of people may not be here today because of his infectious joy and helping people out that keeps these people here and in our hearts. He's in our hearts. He's in our minds. He's here today, not because I think that it's about time he became Pelican. He was already that a long time ago. This is a recognition I feel that is due because we are a kingdom of Avacal and a rightful position is here in your order. And I'm glad to see that you selected him to be as part of your order. Pelican, friend, ambassador, giving of himself. This man embodies that. And I feel that this is a rightful place amongst your church. Thank you.
Let Sir Fergus Torrenson come before this court.
I'm Sir Fergus Torrenson, member of the Order of the Chivalry. I was honored and touched when this man asked me to speak for him. I would like to speak about what he's done for the children. I would like to speak about all the awesome things that I've seen this man do, but others have spoken of that. So I'll tell you something personal that this man has taught me. This man gets joy and energy from giving to other people. Where some of us, it tires us. Some people feel worn down after they have worked. This man actually feels lifted up. When he comes home from his travels overseas, worn from work, what cheers him up and what makes him happy and what gives him energy is giving to other people. This man has humbled me on so many occasions. Everything I have done as youth combat marshal has been off of his shoulders and off of his back. This man has made me a better person just by being who he is. And I cannot think of a better member of this order.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Is it your desire that Peregrine Flaconer be added to your order?
Yes.
Peregrine Flaconer, are you sworn in fealty to another?
I am.
And to whom are you sworn?
I have been honored to serve in your sergeantry.
This belt I won by trial. I received it in token of the oath that I swore. I wore this belt with great pride. And I now return it with some small regret. But I believe and I hope that it will urge some new sergeant and help them with their quest as it has helped me.
Huzzah.
Now release me from my oath.
This is the start of a new journey. It has been an honor and a privilege. Knowing that you are part of our celebration. I am sad to see you, but so proud on this next path that you will take.
Peregrine Flaconer, well pleased with your continued efforts and diligent service to this kingdom, and right mindful of the wishes of your peers, we are minded to create you a master of the Order of the Pelican. Will you accept from us this honor and swear to uphold the rights and the responsibilities of the Order?
I will indeed.
Then will you, Peregrine Flaconer, give your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set for the governance of this order, as you most surely have until now, to increase your labors nobly, to nourish your talents as befits a noble, and to seek to disseminate your talents and abilities throughout the kingdoms of the known world, as far as is within your powers.
I do so swear.
Is there a medallion?
Nice.
Will you speak its lineage?
The medallion has no lineage, but it has love. Medallion is being presented by the Culinary Guild of Borealis. It is in the Elizabethan style.
And then take from our hands this token of your accomplishment and our great esteem. Is there a circlet?
There is no circle.
There is no circlet. Who needs one with such fine headgear?
Ruin that lines of his hat? Never.
Let it be known that on this day, Peregrine Flaconer has been admitted to the right noble order of the Pelican, and will be known as a peer of the kingdom of Avacal. Would you now swear fealty to the crown?
I would like to do so.
Upon which symbol of state would you swear fealty?
I would like to swear on the great seal of Abaco.
Please bring forth the seal.
I, Peregrine Flaconer, a master of the Order of the Pelican,
and a peer of the kingdom of Avacal,
and a peer of the kingdom of Abacal,
to become your liegeman of life,
of life,
limb, and of earthly worship,
of limb and of earthly worship.
faith and truth
Faith and truth
will I bear unto you,
will I bear unto you,
to live and die
to live and die,
against all manner of foes.
to live and die against all manner of foes.
And we, for our part, do swear fealty to you and your household, to protect and defend you so long as we remain king and queen of Avacal. So say I, Arnsbjorn, Konung, Avacal.
And so say I, Inga, Drottning, Avacal.
Master Peregrine,
You have asked of us a boon.
I have indeed.
Speak now your mind's worth.
May I address?
Please.
When I was invited to join the order, it was observed that I was speechless and remarked upon repeatedly. But I have now been given leave to speak what I felt then and feel now. My path of service has been an easy one, but there have been times when it has been rough, and occasions when I could not see my way clear in front of me. Thank you to all of you who have guided me, supported me, provided me opportunities, and most importantly, inspired me. For to me, inspiration is not just a concept for the list field, but something that imbues our whole life in the SCA. Last night at my vigil, I learned amazing things. I heard again and again that I had inspired someone, more people than I ever thought possible, and in more ways and more deeply than I ever thought possible. And so I now realize that each of us has within us the gift to inspire. And it is a treasure that grows in the giving. So thank you. Many of you that have really inspired me are already up here at the front. Some are serving behind the thrones. Some are sitting on the throne. But I am also thanking all of you for all the little inspirations that you provide to me and to others around you. I have been inspired through my SCA life and many years before that by my lady. I am inspired by the young people that I get to work with. And so my dream is to inspire others as I have been inspired, and in particular the young people and the new people who are joining our wonderful days, that they may become a full part and a contributor to the dream that we all hold. Thank you. Behold the scroll of Master Peregrine of the Order of the Pelican.
This was crafted by a good lady who lives on the entire other side of the SCA known world, who was so greatly moved by her meeting with Peregrine and how he has inspired all of us in the same way, asked permission to craft his scroll above anyone else's. So this comes not just ascribed, again it's a beautiful scroll, not just ascribed a great talent, but there is an enormous amount of love that has been written into these words and marked onto this page.
And as crafted by Mistress Ariana of Winthorpe, with the wording from Master Jean de Chaliac, based on the grant of arms to Charles Hewlett in England in 1597, hear the words on the scroll. To all and singular noble gentlemen of whatever estate or degree bearing arms to whom these presents come, know ye that by our authority as King and Queen of Abacal have we accepted the testimonies on this matter of this gentleman from the kingdoms, principalities, and provinces of the known world. And many gentlemen by their ancient names of families enjoy entry into noble orders. So it is expedient some men for their valiant magnanimity, virtues, and dignities may bear such ranks of honor, whereby their good fame may be better known. Wherefore, being informed that Peregrine Flaconer, the navigator, being of good reputation, we have added him to the ranks of the Order of the Pelican, and assigned this patent of arms confirmed, per pale, or and argent, a brown falcon proper belled, and just jewel between 3 compass stars sable, in witness whereof have we, Arnsbjorn and Inga, Konung and Drottning Avakal, set our hand on this, the 13th day of August, Anna Societad 51.
It is a scroll most worthy of such a good and noble gentleman.
Master Peregrine,
Master Peregrine,
your words and works are well woven.
your words and your works are well woven.
Now I send you forth, go to your peers.
Now I send you forth, go to your peers.
To the newest member of the Order of the Pelican, 3 cheers! Hip, hip!
Huzzah!
Hip, hip!
Huzzah!
Hip, hip!
Huzzah!
Congratulations. Thank you. Was that okay? Did we do good? Good job, son.
Yes, but only one. Because I don't want you to wound up with sugar and then not be able to move it.